Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives news and teasers hint at given that Clyde Weston no longer has any influence over EJ DiMera will be in jeopardy. EJ leaking his knowledge to Clyde would be the last thing he wants after successfully blackmailing Ava Vitali into carrying out his drug operations outside. When EJ was the one transporting cocaine for him, Clyde's goal was revenge. He also wanted to keep it a secret that he had shot EJ. EJ is a lawyer now and has a child on the way. Therefore, he doesn't want the fact that he was involved in drug dealing to become public knowledge because it might absolutely wreck his life. Despite being sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Abigail DiMera, Clyde has devoted subordinates who will carry out his orders outside of Statesville. Given that he paid someone to kill Ava while she was still in Bayview, it is obvious that EJ has his own contacts. Fortunately, Ava and Harris Michaels were able to track down his mother. Susan Banks was unable to recall who picked her up at the bottom of the cliff, transported her to London, and left her there to meet Edmund Crumb. The fact that EJ's mother might recall that Clyde was the one who rescued her from the cliff's edge is another reason why Clyde must kill EJ. If EJ learned, he might undertake a preemptive attack inside the jail, asking one of his friends to carry out the task. Both guys have retaliatory, treacherous, and almost psychopathic sides, especially Clyde, though EJ's is also quite near. EJ is unaware that Rafe Hernandez is watching him, not for his own benefit, but rather for police surveillance. If Clyde has ordered a hit, Rafe's police tail just might save his life. Thus, he might be lucky to have one on him. That tail might even turn out to be Harris, who Kate Brady is attempting to get into the Salem Police Department. Sean Brady's departure for treatment and the numerous open cases, including Susan's case that was sent to London, have left the SPD shorthanded. Her ex-husband and captor Crumb is being looked after by Scotland Yard, but the question of who brought her there is being looked into. Once that mystery is resolved, the main case will also be resolved. According to Tuesday, October 17 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Clyde Weston is determined to collaborate with Ava Vitali. Talia Hunter receives a warning from Bill Black. On the occasion of Abby DiMera's birthday, Chad and EJ DiMera pay tribute to her. Harris Michaels looks for employment. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Clyde has been planning a new strategy while imprisoned ever since he was apprehended for attempting to assassinate Chad. Naturally, this occurred after it became clear that Clyde was responsible for Abby's death. Clyde now intends to terrorize Ava until she consents to assist him in his new business endeavor. Clyde is prepared to go to any lengths. After Trip Johnson was attacked at work, Clyde isn't wasting any time. When Clyde moved in, he threatened that if Ava didn't comply with his demands, things would get much worse. Is Ava just a little bit too much for this would-be gangster, or will Clyde's threat hold true? Will Clyde be protected by Harris, or will Ava bring the Vitali mob down on him? Sean Brady has decided to seek treatment for his drinking, and Bell is determined to clean up the messes he's left behind. Sean disregarded his buddy and his supervisor. In bed with Talia was Sean. Brady Black and Eric Brady have essentially lost all trust in Sean. Bell is unsure about how to begin organizing this chaos. Days of Our Lives news and teasers hint at when Clyde Weston executes a power play, Ava Vitali's greatest fears are realized. Even though Clyde is still in Statesville, he continues to use Trip Johnson's life as leverage to coerce Ava into carrying out his nefarious plans. Ava has a fresh start and wants to have a changed life now that she has left Bayview and Susan Banks has decided not to press charges. She should have declined Clyde's call from Statesville, but she didn't, and now he wants her to head his drug operation. He warns her that if she doesn't cooperate with EJ DiMera, there would be repercussions because Susan is still alive and at large. He continues by saying that her son Trip will suffer the consequences of her rejection not Ava herself. Harris Michaels, with whom Ava is becoming increasingly close, makes a statement about his future that would conflict with hers as she attempts to decide how to go. When Tripp returns home with a serious arm injury, evidence that Clyde has his people in Salem University Hospital, Ava fears for Tripp's life. When he and a patient, played by James Semink, got into a fight, the patient turned violent. Clyde tells Ava that the patient was one of his hit men when he contacts her. Harris has told Ava that Kate Brady got him a job with the Salem Police Department. Therefore, she can't ask him for assistance because doing so could jeopardize his new position. Ava had anticipated a joyful new beginning, but Weston has made it anything but such, and she dares not disobey him. When Harris came with his bandaged arm, Tripp wanted to discuss Ava's new friendship with him and made an effort to downplay the severity of the altercation. They hadn't even reached the point of a toxicology screen at that moment. Perhaps the patient was under the influence of some substance. Ava swiftly altered the subject, focusing on the wounds on his arm. Despite needing stitches after suffering a severe cut, he managed to escape the enraged patient alive. Even though Ava really wanted to go straight, she now understands that managing Weston's drug operation is the only way for Tripp to survive. Although she has taken 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, she must still defend Tripp. Eric Martsolf, a star of Days of Our Lives, is a lucky man because he shares his touching tale on social media. On the renowned soap drama Days of Our Lives, Eric Martsolf, who plays Brady Black, may struggle with romance, but in actuality, he is a fortunate man. On social media, he just posted a touching tale about his enduring love. Drama, heartbreak, and complex relationships are frequent themes in the entertainment industry and TV dramas. They are familiar with Brady Black, the character played by Eric Martsolf on Days of Our Lives, who frequently finds himself in difficult romantic circumstances. The real-life tale of Eric Martsolf, however, is quite the contrary. In both his personal and romantic lives, he has been extraordinarily fortunate. In recent days, Eric has been celebrating his amazing life achievement of 20 years of marriage to Lisa Martsolf on Instagram. The fact that this love tale didn't begin like a traditional love story makes it all the more unique. Their first goal was to simply have some fun while he was on tour without making any long-term commitments when they first met. They had no idea that life had different intentions for them. On October 10, 2003, Eric and Lisa Martsolf got married, and since then, their experience as a couple has been nothing short of amazing. Eric's Instagram post revealed their love story's unexpected turn. He stated, "I married this girl I had met on tour 20 years ago today. The idea was to have a little fun on the trip without making any significant commitments. We make plans, but life also has its own agenda. When love wants to, as it did on October 10, 2003, I felt like I had been hit by lightning. I'm happy to commemorate my plan from 25 years ago that didn't go as planned since I love you so much." The love story of the Martsolfs is very different from the tumultuous couples we witness on television. Lisa Martsolf offered a tender remark, telling her husband that she loved him dearly, even though their original plan had not worked out as they had hoped. Happy anniversary wishes were added by Days of Our Lives actor Stacey Hyduck, who plays Kristen. Congratulations on 20 wonderful years of marriage to Eric and Lisa Martsolf. Their tale serves as a reminder that sometimes our plans don't work out the way we had hoped in the most lovely and unexpected ways. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.